Waiting for you to go live. Here we go. Got you pulled up, bro.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Yes,
Good
sir.
morning. Oh, I forgot to turn the volume down on my phone. Professional, right? Um, welcome to Caffeinated Chaos, the podcast where we help you find your next favorite streamer. Good morning. Today we are joined by the legendary Captain Clutch. How's it going, buddy?
It's going good, man. Going good. Waking up, feeling good, looking good, smelling good.
I love it. I love it.
Oh yeah.
So, I guess right off the bat, like I've heard you say that a few times, like every time you have someone new in your community. How
hmm
did you come up with that? Like that is so it's short, it's simple, but it has for me it carries so much meaning.
It does. It does. I don't know, man. I'm a goofball at heart, and so I say some off the wall things, especially during stream. But like, I don't know. I think it evolved. Like one day I was like, I'm feeling good today, guys, and you know what? I'm looking good too. Just messing around. And then I think it evolved into like smelling good and like it just evolved from there.
Looking
So
good, feeling good, smelling good. I love it
yeah,
though. I
man.
love it.
Yeah, it's to boost people's morale. You know what I mean, and make them laugh a little bit because most people are like, "Wait, smelling good? What? Smelling good?
Oh God. Why do you have to point that out, bestie? And this has 99,838 chaotic credits.
That's a lot of credits.
It
You could
is.
do something chaotic with that."
Also, I forgot to ask beforehand, but chat likes to redeem make the guest ara ara.
Redeem the do what now?
They like to make the guest on the podcast do one ara ara for the VOD.
Ara what is that?
Like a ara ara.
Oh no, I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of that?
Arda. Is that
Ara
how you say it?
Ara. It's Japanese for oh my,
Oh,
but very
gotcha.
sensually.
Arda.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
That's
that one worked. I liked it. That
I
was
don't know.
Clutch's first ara
I've never heard of that, man.
ara.
I'm down for it though.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Mm,
Bye.
Bye. I love you.
Love you. You're
Please
running late.
Yes, don't forget to do the things.
All the lovin's.
All the lovins. We unfortunately we rarely get to spend any time together. So, between both of our work schedules, and then how supportive she's been of me streaming.
And I also don't have a car.
Right,
Well,
right.
you
I
have a
get
car.
it.
I don't have a car.
You have my car though right now. Bye bye. I love you.
But
Hey, don't forget. And don't forget to make your computer payment.
I love you.
I love you.
Sorry. Um,
No, you're good. No need to apologize.
you know, but so I actually had this question come up a few times today.
Okay.
Today alone. Who the heck is Captain Clutch? Tell us a little bit
Oh
about
wow.
yourself, buddy.
Oh wow. I'm I'm I've been streaming on I came from Mixer. I streamed on Mixer when I first started. And I don't know, I'm just, when I first started streaming, I had this image of what a streamer was supposed to be. I watched a lot of Dr. Disrespect, watched a lot of Shroud, Ninja, those guys. Um, and I streamed FPS games like Call of Duty, Apex, that sort of thing. And so that's what I tried to get into at first, streaming to one or two viewers on Mixer for a while. Then Mixer crashed, as you guys know.
Yep.
Switched on over to Twitch. Still streamed Call of Duty, Apex, all of those games for about a year on Twitch, and realized I had compared to most people that had been streaming for that entire year. I was looking up stats one day. I was like, how do each genres of games do versus FPS. And FPS is actually, it's kind of like if you look at the YouTube, I know I'm kind of going off here, but YouTube stats, the hardest channels to grow are gaming channels. The easiest ones would be product and beauty. So like there can be things that you can look at within Twitch stats. So like a genre that would not be good for growth would be FPS. So shooter games, they're just really hard to grow on because there's so many people on those platforms. I'm sure you guys have heard it before from people like Alpha Gaming or such. Um, you know, me, I started streaming those games, and then I switched over from FPS to adventure type games because adventure type games do really well as far as analytics. And not only that, but I really enjoy adventure games too. And so I turned almost into, FPS community is very toxic. Not all of them, but there's a lot of toxicity, and it's just very like 1v1 me bro type thing going on.
Oh
And then when
yeah.
I switched to adventure, it's very much welcoming. In my personality, I'm very welcoming. I'm very nice. I don't want to be cussing at people and challenging them all the time. You know what I mean? I want to have a community that truly backs me in my journey with streaming and just supports me all the way around. And so I guess that's who Captain Clutch is. Captain Clutch is a wholesome leader, is what I would try to say. The persona is, it's not even a persona, it's really just who I am in real life too. I try to be a leader. I try to lead by example, and I try to be wholesome and try to be real with people. Anything you ask me today, I'm going to tell you 100% honest.
I
So,
believe that. So for those of you who don't know how Cap and I met, it, it's interesting. Um, and because I don't even remember entering the giveaway myself. I entered a whole bunch of other people into the giveaway. Um, like I tagged everybody. I'm like, you know what? These people could use this. You know,
yeah.
and next thing I know, like the next day, it's like, congratulations to Captain Clutch, Classified Chaos, and I forget who the third person was. Right, but y'all are the winners of the giveaway. DM us. And I'm like, okay, I check my DMs and there's a congratulations message. I'm like,
Yeah, man.
oh, that's nice. And you know, hey, do you know how we claim the prize?
Yeah, I was a little lost because I'm not used to, Vegas is one that usually signs. Is always trying to put my name out there, which I've got some friends that always try to do that. I'm very thankful for. But like when I saw you, I had asked questions, because I wasn't sure about it before. I didn't know if you'd ever won anything before.
Nope,
Um,
that was my first one too.
and then you'd seemed really wholesome and really cool. So I was like, all right, you know what, this guy, I need to get to know this guy. Usually, you can tell right off the bat if people are like, okay, go away, cool, I don't care. You just seem like a very open, welcoming, wholesome type of person. So
I appreciate that. I
kind of
do.
one of those things, man.
Even when it comes to the GFX artists um in my Twitter, in my DMs, I'm like, sorry, I already have an artist. Like I know some
Yeah,
people, some people choose different routes. Not calling anyone out. You choose how you want to handle situations.
right.
But I am not one for conflict.
I get that
You know,
100%.
life's too short to have conflict.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
But I enjoy making friends. And if there's one thing that I would tell past me, starting out on is enjoy the friendships you make along the way and try to make more.
Absolutely. That's where memories are made, man.
Like
That's that's what you want to look back on when you're older. Are
oh,
the memories.
without a doubt. Drop to follow on Twitch and Twitter. Be on the lookout for the tweets, Cap.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you, Happy HD.
Oh, Happy does post some pretty epic tweets.
Dude, I love epic tweets. I retweet epic tweets. Just saying.
He does. And honestly, like, just some of the stuff Happy has posted is like, where do you come up with this stuff? And it's just amazing.
Hey, those are the best kind of people to keep in your circle. Are the people that post some crazy stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Happy is amazing. He's a huge um, friend of mine. Also, he's the reason why we went from 497 to 504 in a day.
Oh wow,
He just messaged a whole bunch of his friends and he was like, "Hey, I know this cool dude. You should go
that's
give him a
awesome, man.
follow." Yeah, 504. Yup.
Nice, dude. I mean, Happy seems like a cool guy, man.
Happy is a really cool guy.
Well, you know what? Oh, there's an ad right now. He's saying,
Oh,
I
really?
can hear
Where?
you, but he can't hear
Yeah.
us. Mute it for a second. Um, I guess we can wait for it to be done before it's. I mean, I don't know. I don't know it's your show.
Just juke Twitch out. Oh, okay.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him. But yeah, no, I mean, how long? Let me ask you some questions. How long have you
Uh-oh.
been streaming? Who
So,
is Classified Chaos?
oh, flipping the script, are we?
Yeah, flipping the script, man.
So,
Interviewee turned into the interviewer.
uh, so Classified Chaos. When he first started, he was
Mhm.
looking for an escape. Um, I was deployed in January, throughout 2019, with the army, and
Mhm.
saw some shit over there. And so when I came home, at first I turned to a bottle. I was drunk for 3 months straight and still going to
Yeah,
work. So, and I'm like, there's got to be something else I can do. Like, I don't want to spend my entire life drunk.
yeah,
So I found Minecraft again, you
nice,
know,
dude.
and I made amazing friends. And, I'm like, you know what? I just want to, I want to, I want to make more, and that's the whole reason why I started the Twitch journey was I wanted to make more friends,
Yeah,
so I hit that go live button. And
that's cool, dude.
I think it was Captain Sparkle's server that I first went live on.
Why does that name sound so familiar?
Um, 10 million subscribers on YouTube. I think up to close to 15 mil now.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I probably heard of him then.
Yeah, he's kind of big in the Minecraft community.
Dude,
Um,
I've made so many good memories and so many good friends on Minecraft.
oh yeah, so you saw her earlier, Nisidra. She's actually from Finland, and
Oh, nice.
we met playing Minecraft on the now offs SMP.
You know, it's funny you say that. I've met a lot of friends from Finland for whatever reason.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
I'm calling her out here. They claim to be antisocial, but you
Ah,
know, there's a lot of good people that come out of Finland.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I've got some friends from Finland, and it's met some good people.
We
I
are.
met. I think I have. I want to say probably 3 or 4 people from Finland in the Captain's Club.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
So,
But they
I mean,
they
I like to
we play
joke
a lot
with,
of Valheim, a lot of
yes,
Valheim together.
honestly, Clutch is the reason I started playing Valheim.
It's so good.
And I'm not nearly as good as the rest of the people on that server, but I'm learning. I just figured out that you can raise ground. So that's gonna, yeah.
Um, yeah, it's a good game, dude. I highly recommend for anyone to get into it.
It really is.
Like Viking Minecraft.
with better graphics.
Yeah.
Oh, but honestly, I'm happy today. I'm happy.
That's good, man.
Happy's happy, but I'm happy.
I'm happy that you're happy, bro.
It's been a crazy week for us
I
here
I can imagine.
with hitting 500 followers on Tuesday. Yesterday, I got accepted into the Razor Streamer program.
Okay.
I also am working with the Rebirth um, for some dope merch. Like this stuff just looks clean.
Nice.
Don't be dissing Minecraft graphics. We have some lovely pixelated blocks.
I love Minecraft too. I'm a big Minecraft lover.
Oh,
I used to play a lot of factions,
okay.
creative, and what was that? I used to play on like MCC mini games or something like that. It's like a ton of mini games. Pretty
Hypixel?
cool. Maybe it was Hypixel. I don't remember what server it was, but I used to play. I played Minecraft from like the age of 13 to like 20, so played for a
I
long
gotcha.
time. I just stopped playing like maybe like 22 was when I hadn't played really. I have
Okay.
a Realm server now, but that's mainly for my Discord server to play on.
I definitely feel that. um,
Right.
I want to start getting back into playing Minecraft more. Because that's what I started my channel on. For the first, I want to say 2 years of my channel, or
Yeah.
first year and a half of my channel, I was a Minecraft streamer. And
Oh,
I'm like,
nice, dude.
so when you said adventure games, that's all I play. you know,
Yeah.
but then I fell in love with the sea and really started pushing towards that. And honestly, I've seen more growth through Sea of Thieves.
Hmm.
So I think Sea of Thieves is going to be my main.
Okay.
Just one, I have fun playing it. Two, it's what my community enjoys for the most part.
Yeah.
Um, but once I can start streaming full time, we might do like Minecraft Mondays.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, just to get back into it, because a little fun fact about Chaos, he does not complete his projects in Minecraft.
Oh, Rip. Rip,
Because
man, you gotta finish your projects, bro.
it's not that he doesn't want to, it's he comes up with these crazy ideas, like crazy, crazy ideas. Um, Season one, I started at 500 by 500 megabase and got burnt out in the middle of it.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was huge. and
Jeez.
it was starting to look epic too. So, I'm a little upset with myself that I wasn't able to, you know, he has never built a house for himself. No, I haven't. I've never built a starter base, never built a base. Season two, which we're currently in, I started building an end hub. And I built a giant donut in the center of the end that basically surrounds all the end pillars. But never, I started building a little off section and never finished that.
Yeah, I have that problem in Valheim. I'll build something a little too big, and then it just engulfs me. But I do finish it. It just takes me a long time to finish it.
Yeah, I can definitely I definitely feel that sentiment.
So, how long did you say you've been streaming?
So May 11th, 2020. So almost 2 years.
Oh, nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah, 2 year anniversary is coming up.
You gonna
Now
do anything
it's
special for it?
so I was gonna do a 24-hour stream, but then we hit 500 followers, and I'm like, I can't do two 24-hour streams in a 2 month time frame, can I? You know, so
Yeah.
if we do like a 2 year stream, it's gonna be something without sub goals, it's going to be merch giveaways, stuff like that. You know,
Right.
the 24-hour is more of a subathon, but I'm hoping by the 2 year, I'm stable enough that I can just give back to the community without them feeling like they need to pay for it. Like, because that's the part I'm struggling with right now. And one of the questions I have for you, because you stream full time.
Yeah.
When did you know that, I can do this full time and still, support myself, support my family?
Well, I'm a single male who is 25, so it's a little bit different for me than it is someone with a family. I had worked at a company called GCA, which is a water treatment place. It's for the government,
Okay.
and I had worked there for 5 years. And basically, my job position was operator, but I did a lot of lab technician and solutions, dilutions, and equations for water, pretty much,
Equations
filtrations
for water.
and chemicals and stuff
Okay.
like TOC and nitrogen and all that kind of thing
Oh,
within water. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to water, and anyways, I worked there, and I just wasn't happy. I was doing a lot of the same thing every single day, and so I had kind of built up a kind of like a good amount of cash in my savings, and then I ended up selling a piece like one of my properties that I had bought at an early age, and then also I paid off my truck, and I just set myself up really financially well as much as I could. And then I decided I was like, I want to do this because it makes me like I was already streaming. I was working I was working so much I could only stream like 2 or 3 hours a day for every
right.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And sometimes I would have to stream because sometimes I was on call at nights, so I couldn't always stream consistently. Sometimes it was during the morning time I would stream, or sometimes it'd be during the night. So, anyways, I was streaming, but there was no growth there. There was no consistency there. And so it just made it really difficult. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I have enough to last, 5 years. I was like, let me give this 5 years. I was like, not only that, but I have a business partner I do some business with, like stock marketing and currency trading and all that kind of thing. That kind of pretty much kind of helps me stay afloat with things besides streaming money. Because when I first went full time, I wasn't making a whole lot of money off of streaming. I mean, now, yeah, it pays all my bills completely.
Oh, that's
But
awesome.
when I first started, it wasn't like that. It was not easy at first. Now, I mean, I have a community that is crazy about me, so I always try to give back to them. That's the main thing. I try to set up as many giveaways as I can. So in Discord, I usually do one every 2 weeks in the Discord. Usually give away a Steam game, something little, anywhere from $10 to $30. And then sometimes we'll do marbles. We'll play marbles all together, and I'll give away merch and stuff. I just want to pay back my community because they've helped me out so much. So
Well, this is a cool fellow, huh? That's what Happy said.
I just try to do what's right. That's all.
Captain Clutch is who I want to be when I grow up as a streamer. Um, he is one of my biggest role models as of recently, and just a wholesome person.
I appreciate that, buddy.
You
I
know,
do.
it like you when you agreed to be on this podcast, like super, because is it 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock for you in the morning?
It's 6:24. I
Okay.
actually had a guy message me. I was playing some Apex before we started. He's like, "What are you doing up at this time? Are you crazy?" I was like, "I got to be a part of a podcast, man." He was like, "Dude, why didn't you just go to sleep?" I was like, "I was afraid I was gonna miss it." I was like, "I'm dedicated, man. If I tell someone I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't. If I tell you something, I mean it, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just straight up with people. I told you I was gonna be here, so If it's the death of me, I'll be here.
And I appreciate that, and yesterday I even sent him a message like, "Hey, we still on?" Because like we talked about it, we set a date, but then like I forgot to I even forgot to send him the questions that I normally send, so I'm like, to, 'cause I dropped the ball in this one. I'm gonna admit that, like,
That's
I
all good.
dropped the ball, you know, but I hit him up yesterday like, "Hey, we still on?" He was like, "Yeah, man, I said I'd be there."
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you, I don't, I can talk for hours, man. So just let me know if you run out of questions. I got you.
I
I can just
appreciate it.
talk.
I don't think we've even started on the questions yet.
Oh, really?
Um, but here, let me pull some of them up. You know, I have a little
Yeah, I just try to do what's right, man. Try to support other streamers, and I really want to be able to help out the streaming community. And really, at the end of my time in streaming, I want to know that I left a mark. I want to be something great. You know.
and
So
I feel like you definitely will be, you
I
know,
hope so, buddy.
because you deserve everything.
I appreciate that.
Like just when you go into your stream, it's just an amazing time, and I wish I had time to stay for longer.
I'll tell you. Yeah, I mean,
You
dude,
know.
I'll tell you like I tell everybody. People always message me after every single stream. I get messages from probably 3 or 4 people, and they always say, "I'm so sorry that I couldn't make your stream," or "I'm so sorry I could only stop in there for a minute." And I always tell them, I'm like, "You guys, no need to apologize at all. Even if you stop in there for just 5 seconds, it means the absolute world to me. Even if you have to say hello, see you later, like
Right.
that means the absolute world to me. And then even if you can't be there, I understand. Like there's people have families, people have work, people have things going on in their lives. So I completely understand.
Without a doubt, like entertain like streaming is such an interesting world, because you have people who want to support you but are living their daily lives, and I'm like, I understand that. Like again, I work 60 hours a week,
Right.
and that's on top of streaming.
Yeah.
So
It's a
like
lot, dude.
I completely understand when people when like, hey, I can't make it, I'm working, or hey, I can't make it, I'm with family. Like, dude, family, like, to me, family comes first, you
Oh,
know.
absolutely. It should.
I would, if something came up, where it's like stream or family event, sorry guys, like my family comes first, you know.
Oh,
Now
absolutely.
if it's like, you know, if it's something, that's not related to family, you know, then yeah, stream comes first. But family to me is my number one priority. Um, which again is why I work 60 hours a week. I need to make sure that my
Yeah.
wife is, to me, making sure that my wife is comfortable, like
Right.
not having to stress about bills, because we've been down that situation. I used to work for the government. I was 23 years old making 80,000 a year, you know, and one day I get a call like, "Hey, we can't we don't have the funds to have you on the project anymore. We have to lay you off."
Oh, dang, dude.
Yeah, so I went from 83,000 to zero like that.
Sucks, bro.
And that was for 6 months I was looking for a job. So I've seen her where she has the full stress of having to make sure all the bills are paid, and I never want her to have to go through that again.
Yeah, that's understandable, dude.
you know.
I look at Twitch and streaming like it's this is just an entertainment service. So you have to think of this as like TV. Would you watch TV over supporting your family? Well, no.
Exactly.
You gotta bring your family first, man. You can't watch
Right.
TV and
And would you pay
do
the cable
anything.
bill before you buy food?
Well, no. I'd buy that food first.
Exactly, you know, like because
Yeah.
I've had people message me like, "Hey, sorry, I can't subscribe this month. I can't afford it." And I'm like, you know, I don't care if I have 0 subscribers or 1 million subscribers. I'm not doing this, you know. And even when it comes to me streaming full time, like I don't want my community to feel like they have to subscribe so that I can eat, you know. Like that's why
Yeah.
I'm looking at partnerships and sponsorships, you know, and I know they're gonna come down the road, you know.
Yeah. I try
Right
to tell
now.
my community not to support. They don't listen.
Honestly, so I had one friend, or I have one friend, you know, who made sure I got my Twitch payout 2 months in a row. My first level 5 hype train, you know,
Heck
or
yeah, dude.
my first hype train that I've gotten on the channel was level 5 because he decided he wanted to drop 10,000 bits.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
It broke my computer and it broke me.
I bet, dude.
Like you like I still don't know what to say to, you know, that. You know, like what do you say to someone who's just giving you $100?
It is crazy when people support like that. Some people
it
are mad crazy, man. The
yeah,
support.
it really is, you know, and I'm like
And one day I had a I didn't even know that you could subscribe anonymously.
you could
I
subscribe
had,
not wow.
yeah, straight up subscribe. I didn't even know. So like I don't. It's funny because like I've been streaming for a long time. I have no idea how some of the subscription things work. Because I always gift subs to channels. Like
Oh yeah.
I'll pop in and like gift some subs to other streamers that I support. But I never like sub to the channels themselves because I don't like monthly subscriptions. So I gift the subscriptions to other people. But
And
yeah, I had this one guy come in anonymously donate, or girl, it could have been anyone,
right.
anonymously donate like 30 subs, dude. I was like,
That
who are you? Who? I need to know so I can thank you, you know?
hmm
It was very nice of them.
that is
But
awesome. And
yeah, it kind of shook
I've
me,
seen
man.
that happen before too. Like one of my friends, they were offline and they had an anonymous 50 bob.
That's just crazy to me,
Like
man.
yeah,
Just
like
cray cray.
that's awesome. Like that is beautiful,
Oh yeah.
you
I bet
know.
that made your friend's day, dude.
Oh yeah. And cuz he was
Heck
sitting
yeah.
ahead of his computer working on something when it happened too. So it's not like he came back home and saw it. Like he was there, he got the notification in his headset.
Dang. Like that's the only thing. Is like I want to thank them. I want to personally message those people, but I can't because I don't know who it is. You know?
Bro, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
That was the first time I'd ever had that happen to me, like anonymously. But yeah. It was cool. It was cool, man.
Oh, honestly, this is a blast. It's chill vibes. It's
Yeah, man.
you know,
I'm
it's
I'm
just talking and
I'm an
it's
open
wonderful.
book. Whatever questions you got, I'll lay on you, brother.
All right, so here's one. Who's your biggest influence? Like, if you
Ooh.
if you could say like, I want I want to bring my channel more towards this direction. You know, who's your biggest influence when it comes to streaming?
Um I can't really say one person, man, because I
If it's a mix
follow a
of
lot of
people, then
it's a mix of people, man. It has to be. You know, because I don't know if you know who Alpha Gaming is.
I do.
I've listened to a lot. I don't agree with everything he says, but there's a lot of things that he is very smart on that I've listened to with streaming. So like he's had a huge influence on me. You know, I used to think that adding a lot of stuff to your stream was like which would draw people's attention pretty much. And I think a lot of streamers think that sometimes, instead of really changing what matters, people change their overlays, which that doesn't, it matters, but then there's people that aren't, it doesn't really matter that much because there's people that are streaming without overlays with 300 viewers. So, you know what I mean? So Um,
And Happy, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you.
hey, freaking hype. But yeah, it's just like Alpha Gaming, Harris Heller. He really elaborates on making things more simple. Hey, let's go, Happy.
You are the best.
Feel
I
that love.
I love you, Happy. I love you. You'll be getting feet pics later.
Happy's all like, just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. Me and chaos.
So yes, for
Uh,
those of you who don't know, Captain can sing and play
uh,
guitar.
I can sing okay. I goof around mostly, um, but yeah, no, just
I
like
love
there's
that
Alpha
song, bro.
Gaming,
OMG.
and then there's Shroud and Doc. I like their streams. Doctor Disrespect has done a lot of really cool green screen effects that I did for a while. And then I've got several partnered streamers that have 3, 4, 500 viewers that I watch that I get a lot of inspiration from. So yeah,
That's
man.
awesome.
But I mean, I don't directly follow anybody. I always try to be my own leader with stuff. But
I
of
feel
course, you
that.
get inspiration from other streamers. I used to be one that I had every overlay in the book, every single one, and then the way I presented myself too when I first started streaming. Uh, I would just not really talk to chat. I was very focused on the games. And then now, like I've realized the more you talk during stream, just making conversation, no matter what it is, people love it, man.
Oh
People
yeah.
eat it up. They want to get to know who you are. The game is just secondary. It's really you and chat. That's your job, is you and chat.
I completely agree, and I never want to lose that. There's streamers out there who like. I get it. When you have 6,000 viewers, it's hard to talk. It's hard to talk to 6,000 people. You know, but I've seen people with 6,000 viewers with their chat scrolling like crazy, and they'll sit there and just read chat and talk to everyone in their chat. And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
man.
bro, you are an amazing person. Like, how do you?
I hope to be that kind of streamer one day with thousands of viewers and still be able to read chat and
Yeah,
read everybody's message, not just be like Ninja and Doc and all those people that they only read donations. But I mean, I get it because they've
right,
got 30, 40,000.
right. Like
It's
chat is
hard to read
going
everybody's.
so
Yeah,
fast. Like I get
I
them, but
get it.
I'd never want to be that big.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
Like it seems more stressful to be that big.
I'll eat you up, Happy. What do you mean by that?
I don't
what
think you
what
want to know.
what's the meaning here? The underlying meaning. I need to know.
He said, "You single?"
Mm.
Oh.
Um, I mean, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, streaming's fun, dude. I just want to help other people. That's all I want to do.
I completely agree. You know, like because like for me, my thought process is like I'm no one without you guys. So why wouldn't I help you guys become some? Not that I'm a someone, but I'm a no one.
I
you
always
know,
always tell my admins that I'm like, dude, I'm not a streamer without you guys. I was like, and if everyone always tells me like, oh, like partner this year, I want to see you by Christmas time get partner. I'm like, I don't know if I'll get that. I don't know if I'll get that. Um, but
song request for Cap.
I mean, I can if you want. I that's something I'm shooting for, of course. like I always tell my admins, I'm like, look, if I'm eating, y'all are eating. So when I start making it bigger, I was like, my inner circle, they're gonna get food too, pretty much.
Yep.
So
I think I've actually posted that on Twitter before. If I'm eating, my family's eating.
yeah, man,
It's
absolutely.
just it. Because like I wouldn't be able to be chaos without the support. Like without people in the I, I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it without coming off kind of conceited, but at the same time it's like I am just so thankful for everyone who tunes in
Uh,
and watches.
uh, I get it 100%, man. We got another ad.
Oh
Dang it,
no,
dude. Yeah, it's one of the ads. You have your ad manager turned on?
I do. Oh
Nice,
yeah,
nice, nice.
45 minutes. Yep. But I only set it for like a 30-second ad break.
Yeah, I turned all that off. Or for me, I mean that's everyone's different. I've seen a lot of people use it. I don't know about it yet. I haven't seen it used enough. Like this is the first time me actually seeing it in use.
It
So I
definitely
have.
seems too soon. I might change it. Um
I mean, I would do it if it works. It works. I don't know. I haven't I haven't seen it yet. This is the first time I didn't even know it minimizes you the very right. I think that's
yeah,
kind
so
of neat.
yeah, it doesn't it so with the ad manager, it minimizes the stream. With when you schedule a run, like to run and like when you hit run an ad, it actually just completely takes away the
Oh
stream and
wow,
puts the ad on there.
kind of interesting.
It is, I mean, for something like this where I'm gonna head out, but I'm glad I got to meet the man, got to get set up. Hey, happy, I got you. You enjoy. You have a good one.
Happy. You want to hear a song before you go?
Oh,
I mean, unless you really got to go, then you know I'll leave you to it.
he said, "Yep,
All
yeah."
right. I got you, B. I got you. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing this. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I'm trying hard to forget that between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies. I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young. Boom. Just like that,
Uh,
man.
I
I'm
wish
not
I
gonna
had.
sing it, but.
I wish I had a lighter. I was just gonna go like I was vibing to that.
My my voice is a little shaky, but.
I might have to upload that to Hover.
Rip.
Oh,
Anyone else?
it
Goodness.
it uh I threw on the second headphone for that. I was thoroughly enjoying that.
Uh,
Um,
little shaky. Little
it
shaky.
it's early/late for you.
It's very early.
Oh,
Very early. Um, but yeah, so well, happy. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day,
I
buddy.
hope you have a happy day.
I hope you have a happy day.
Oh, so I think, all right, thank you. Catch you on the flip side of the pillow, because that's where it's cool.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Gotcha, man. Um, yeah. You have any other questions for me?
I think I have two more.
Okay.
Um, so if you could give one piece of advice to a new streamer, what would it be?
Um, I actually had it. I have a few. I have a few pieces of
Yeah,
advice, man. I can't just narrow it down to one.
that
Just can't.
I'm here for all of it.
Number one, stay away from FPS games. And I'm going to elaborate on that. Small streamers need to stream small games. You need to be able to. I'm not saying to look at solely just the numbers on things, but there's a difference between the streamer that's just having fun with things, and if something comes of it, something comes of it. You know what I mean? Like that's a whole other different type of streamer. Streamer that's in it as far as trying to really make an impact and do a business and being like really serious about streaming. Yeah, create a schedule. I would say, pay attention to the games you stream. Um, Always try to help those around you with streaming. You know, if you get good at something, don't hold it to yourself. Help other people out with the same thing. You know what I mean? Get good at locksmithing, teach other people to locksmith. You know, teach other people, teach the world your talents, man. If your talents, love, or whatever, show people how, like, be an example. Teach people. Because you know, when I first started streaming, dude, I didn't have anybody show me at all. I didn't have anybody helping me. I would ask people for help. No one would help me. So I just try to. I want to reach out to as many people as I can, personally. But yeah. So I guess is what I'm saying. Pieces of advice. Um, I guess all of that I just that I just said. I just kind of rambled on, but yeah.
It made sense, and at least to me, it made sense. Um,
Yeah, just yeah, don't stream FPS games and pay to small streamers should stream small games from like 1,000 to 5,000 viewer mark, and not anything that has 300,000. I mean, you can, but I mean, don't expect growth because you can utilize growth in certain ways. Growth comes in social media. Growth comes, um, through gaming. Certain games that you stream. You can meet more, but if I stream a game that, let's say I stream Warzone, right? Chances of me meeting a bunch of people is slim to none because there's 200,000 people streaming the game. Versus if I stream something that has 1,000 viewers, like let's say, you know, you know, Breath of the Wild, Zelda, or something. I get people popping in my stream all the time. Hey, dude, are you a speedrunner? No, but I'm an awesome guy. And then they're like, okay, awesome. I love your vibes, dude. It's just stuff like that. So just, I don't know.
like so, the best phrase I've heard is people come for the content, they stay for the creator.
Yeah, I agree.
Like again, if you're streaming one of a popular game, what's going to separate you from Tim the Tatman? You know, they're not gonna, when someone could watch someone with a lot of energy who's already streaming it, they're not gonna look for a new streamer.
Right.
You know, like that's why I'm kind of happy in my Sea of Thieves niche. Because when I first did it, I was told, oh, there's not a huge following for the game. You're not gonna, you should stick with Minecraft because there's a huge following. But at the same time, like Minecraft is really oversaturated.
It is.
Everyone's
It's very
streaming.
oversaturated.
It's a fun game to play, and it would be a game I play every so often. But Minecraft, when the people that made it are the people who started making content on it back in, 1.3, 1.4,
Yeah.
when it first came out.
CFT is, I think, holds around what, 14,000 viewers?
Between 14 and 18.
Yeah.
You
Somewhere
know,
in there.
so it's not a small game, but it's not oversaturated either.
Right. And it's good enough for a small streamer to stream, though, and still get noticed.
Like every stream, it seems like I have, someone new come in, like, hey, You know, I even like my last stream, I asked like I had a new follow, I had someone new pop in before they hit the follow button. They said, "Hey, how's it going?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome in. How'd you find the channel?" And they were like, "Oh, I just searched Sea of Thieves streamers and you were on the list." Because when you search by a game, no one wants to head to the bottom of the list with one viewer, and no one wants to head to the top of the list with thousands of viewers.
Right.
So I'm happy where I'm at in that middle section where it's like Rubik's, hi.
Another piece of advice I would give is like, don't do follow for follow. Don't fall for that. Um, don't fall for that. What was I just? I was just gonna say something else. Um, Dang it, dude. I just lost my train of thought with that. I was about to go off on a whole tangent with it.
So for me, I've seen follow for follow or F for F in people's bios,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
that's
and I'm
ripping
like,
restaurantes, man.
like when I like, it seems like it's such a scam. It really is
Yeah.
because Twitch doesn't care about your follower count. You could have 1 million followers, but if you're only getting 2 viewers a stream, you're not going anywhere.
Oh, I got it now.
Oh,
A piece of advice: don't pay attention to the red number. That's one
I
because
actually have that
that
turned off everywhere.
yeah. Don't pay attention to it because it's just gonna get you down. Um, Especially when you're first starting because it's gonna happen. All of your growth, and a lot of people don't will not agree with me on this. All of your growth is mainly done, or at least should be mainly done outside of streaming. When you are live, you shouldn't consider yourself growing. It's that's just my philosophy on things. You are
The
growing, but your main growth is outside of what you do of streaming.
I want to say I want to say in the past 2 months since I've been on Twitter, I want to say I think 95% of my follows have come from offline.
Right.
Since I've started utilizing my Twitter, you know, one thing that I recently I think he has some of the best advice I've heard thus far.
Thank you.
Honestly,
I appreciate that.
that's one
Appreciate
of the
that.
reasons why I wanted Clutch. Like that question is one of the reasons why I wanted him on the show, is because I knew he was gonna have just some advice that we've never heard.
It's just different advice. And I know some people might say, well, when I'm live, I get followers. Well, just because you get followers doesn't mean that they're going to come back. So if you notice during my streams is what I like to do is if I get someone new in there, first of all, first key thing, make them feel a part of what I'm trying to be a part of or what I'm trying to do here on streaming. And that is build what is my purpose here? What is your why to streaming? Mine is to build a family and to spread that as much as I can around and help people out. Well, the first thing I do is I'm like, man, you're looking good, feeling good, smelling good. I make them feel welcomed. I make them feel part of the family because they are. Anyone that comes into my streams are welcome. But then the next thing I do is, I try to ask them questions about how they're doing. And if they follow, they might follow, but they might not come back. But that's why I always really try to push the Discord thing. I say exclamation Discord so that way, if they join the Discord, it's almost a guarantee that they're going to come back to my Twitch. Almost a guarantee. It's a whole loophole thing.
Exactly,
Um,
because they see like the one thing, and I'm sorry to cut you off.
no, you're good.
Like I tuned into one of Clutch's streams, and I love the vibe, you know. And he, when I first was there, he's not lying. Like he is genuinely happy to see you in his chat. Like it doesn't matter if he knows you forever or if he just met you. He
I like
is
people, man.
Captain. Cap is a people person, and like I just dropped his link again in the chat. You know, for anyone who hasn't been able to check him out yet.
Appreciate that, man.
ZZ,
Hey,
hey. Unfortunately, we're actually just getting ready to wrap up.
dang it, dude.
I know it seems like it flew by today.
Good, man.
So the final question, and final question. Um, what are your goals? Like, like by December? What are your goals for yourself, personal or professional Twitch?
I would like to do 2 charity streams by the end of this year, by December. And I would like to try to be at 50 average viewers since I'm at 30 right now. Right now I'm averaging anywhere from 30 to 35, which this last stream or two since we've switched the pace from Valheim to Tunic, just a whole new game. Our average viewership has gone down a bit, but I mean we're meeting new friends every single day, so that's growth in it of itself, pretty much meeting new people. So
And I feel like that's one of the hardships about being a variety streamer. It's
it
like
is very hard,
when you switch up the gameplay, it's like, well, I'm only here for Valheim, you know, or I'm
right?
only here for whatever.
Get a lot of people in there for just the game itself and not for the person. So that's why I really try to do a good job of connecting with each person I meet. But yeah, that's my goal is 50 average viewers. A lot of my admins tell me, dude, you could definitely hit partner, but I think that 50 average viewers is a good, really realistic goal for me to hit. And then two charity streams. I try to give back to the community. Probably a big giveaway too. I don't know, something like that.
I love that.
Yeah,
I
man.
love that.
Appreciate that.
Oh, what do you
And
guys think?
I want to be able to help out as many people as I can by the end of 2022 as well. That's another one.
I believe it, and I believe you'll get there.
Thanks, man.
Like I'm not doubting it for a second. You know, you're such a wholesome, humble guy,
Try my
and
best, man.
I love just chilling and chatting with you.
Appreciate it. You can chill and chat with me anytime you'd like, Chaos.
Hell yeah.
Anytime.
But what do you guys think? Do we need a clutch part 2 where just the chat asks some questions?
I'm down for whatever y'all want to do. If I don't have any questions for me now, down for that. Or if y'all want to do part 2, down for that too. All good.
Listening to this on the tram is so lovely. Oh, I appreciate it, Rubik's. Yes, we need a part 2.
Hey, I'm down for it, man.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll get something. We'll get something in the works.
Is there any way you could get like an afternoon or no?
Unfortunately, with my work schedule, I do this the weeks I'm on night shift, but I do have. I also do Saturdays. I do Saturdays at 9, so that's 8 a.m. for you. So you'd be able to get a little bit of sleep. But I'm flexible with it too. You know, like
Okay.
at least for the days where I can be. You know,
I'd be down for a Saturday morning.
all right.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, we'll definitely link up.
Yeah, man.
As of right now, I think I just booked May 28th.
Yeah, you're fine, man. Just
So like
whenever you
that's
can book me. If it's 3 months from now, that's fine too.
I got you. I got
I'm
you.
cool with it, man. We're friends. You know how to contact me.
Oh yeah. I got you all over social media.
Appreciate that, man.
Unfortunately, I do need to get ready for work myself.
Yes, sir. You have a lovely, lovely day at work. And also, I just want to say, uh, totally love your chat, dude. Totally love your chat. You've got
They,
some really cool, wholesome people in your chat.
they are honestly, I wouldn't be anywhere without them, and I love everyone so
Heck
much.
yeah, man.
Um, I'm gonna check, but I actually don't know if any because I like to raid out. Doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah.
The only time I don't raid out is when I'm planning on going live again.
Well,
Um,
just do me a favor, man. Don't ever change who you are. You're a great guy. You're a great guy, man.
I never want to change, and I say this all the time. If anyone ever sees me changing, reach out to me. Tell me to fucking stop. You know, like, dude, I don't like what you've become. You've become an asshole. You know, like, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, dude, you're a great guy, man. I look
Happy is
forward to our
streaming. Bet
future
he doesn't.
together.
I appreciate that, bro.
Happy is streaming?
Happy is streaming.
Is he a streamer? I'm gonna have to check him out.
He is. He's working on his affiliate too. We could send the love over there again.
Yeah, man, I would love that.
Happy
I
is
would love
streaming.
that.
You
I
know
might
what?
even play some Apex with him.
Hell yeah. Let's get this going.
I
Let's get this
even
going.
have to play some Apex with him.
I'm sure he would love that if he's not playing with someone already. There it is. But oh, I'm just so thankful for everyone who tunes into this podcast, you know, who enjoys it, you know. It's about spreading the love in the community, you know,
Absolutely.
and I could not be more thankful for everyone here. Clutch, thank you so much for choosing not to sleep to come on here.
Yes,
Like
sir. I'm dedicated, man.
it.
Dedicated to the community of streaming.
Oh, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. You have a good day at work,
Mhm.
brother.
I
I'll have to
will
do this again.
try. I will try. But until next time, this is
Yes,
Classified
sir.
Chaos signing out. Y'all have a good
Alrighty.
raid, everybody. Oh, but seriously, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. Hopefully I answered all your questions.